Hello everyone, I am Nelson Jorge, but everyone call me Jorge. Currently, I continue studying at Focus, which is the place where I learn to speak English correctly, even though I still practice in my pronunciation. I want to talk to you about a hobby that really I like and is to play the bass guitar. Most people don't know much about this wonderful instrument, and for this reason and this video I am going to explain about the bass guitar. The bass guitar, simply called bass, it is a melodic musical instrument with similar appearance and construction to the electrical guitar, but with a very and bigger arm. As a summary of its history, we can say uh, this instrument was created in the 1950s thanks to Leo Fender, that in 1951 he presented the Fender Precision, the first portable electric bass with frets. So we can say that it was an evolution of the double bass. The double bass, an instrument which was used to play jazz and blues in those times. Then, with the years, many companies made different models. As I said before, nowadays there are too many models of electric bass in the world, but in general the features are similar. All basses have these characteristics. Um, the mast or neck, where we slide the thumb of our left hand. Then we have the headstock, which is the termination of the neck. Then we have the tuning machine. The tuning machine, also called the tuning heads. The tuning heads hold the ends of the strings, and this can increase or decrease the tension of the strings. This is the nut. The nut is a small piece of wood, plastic, in this case, bone. It is important because it is responsible for transmitting the vibration of the strings. Next, then we have the fingerboard. The fingerboard, it is a piece of wood that covers the front of the neck and where the strings are pressed. Next we have the truss rod. The truss rod, also called the soul. The soul, it is a metal rod that is located the length of the neck or mast. And the truss rod controls the curvature of the neck and fingerboard and keeps them stable. We can see it, the truss rod, because it is located between the fingerboard and the neck. Next, the frets. The frets are thin strips of metal that are embedded on the fingerboard, and they determine the pitch of the note that's played. We have the strings. All basses have strings. The strings are connected to the tuning machine at one end and to the bridge at the other. The vibration of the strings produces the sound. However, the quality sound depends on the condition of the strings. Therefore, you have to change them regularly when they are spent. Note, the bass strings are nothing cheap. Okay. And last but not least, we have the body. The body is the shape, or better said, the design which has the bass. Here we find the bridge and the pickups. The pickups that capture the vibration of the strings to send them to an amplifier. Okay? Then we have the tone control. The tone controls used to adjust the volume and treble of the pickups. Okay, let's talk about the types of bass. There are two types according to the electrical component. We have the passive bass guitar, which doesn't need power supply to transmit the signal, and we have the active bass, which if it needs a power supply of 9 volts. Okay? The most common basses are 4 and 5 strings, but there are also 6 and more strings. Okay, the tuning. The tuning, musically speaking, is the following. The first string is G, the second string is D, the third string is A, the fourth string is E, and finally the fifth string is B if we have a 5-string bass guitar. Okay, Jorge, the bass guitar seems an interesting instrument, but how do you play the bass guitar? There are many ways to play depending on the musical styles. In my life, I have played many styles, but if you ask me, I will tell you that I prefer or I like playing rock and some pop song. Okay? We use the finger of the right hand to play each of the string. And we are going to intersperse the index and middle finger. On the other hand, we use the finger of the left hand to press each of the frets, and this way to generate a musical note. Now, combining the work of both hands, we can play many notes, riffs, grooves, and moreover some solos. Okay, I admire too many bassists of different bands, but for me the best bassists that I admire and learn from them are Michael Peter Belzer, better known as Flea, member of the punk rock band Red Hot Chili Peppers. William Billy Sheehan is an American bassist famous for his work with the Mr. Big Band. This man plays the bass guitar as fast as a guitarist. Victor Lemonde Wooten. Victor Wooten is a virtuous American bassist considered as one of the best bassists in the world until date. Okay, All for them bassists use different techniques according to their musical style. Okay, I finally I would like to say goodbye playing something for you. So let's go.